Welcome to the Couch's Perspective, man. We live, man. This is a Falcons segment. We're going over the state of the franchise. It's a lot to unpack. We finna unpack it here on the show.
Hey, I'm already unpacked, man. I got my fishing gear on. You know what I'm saying? We out here fishing for Lincoln Riley. Anybody, Chiefs officer for that. I don't give a damn who it is. As long as it's the offensive line coach, we go fish. But fuck that.
Yeah. Well, man, the Falcons yesterday, man, had a terrible day once again. Defense was poor. They allowed them to get ran over. So you can see the direction of the team still wasn't there with Dan Quinn. And then one thing I got to mention too, man, we're gonna dive into a lot of the Thomas Dimitroff and Dan Quinn era. But yesterday I noticed something about the defense that I didn't like. I seen a lot of people giving up on plays, especially when it comes down to number 45. Number 45, Deion Jones, giving up a lot on that game. You can see him when he was hesitant to hit the hole. You can see when he came down to tackling, he wasn't tackling properly. He was bad. He was one play he just gave up. The dude blew right past him. Davis blew right past him, and Deion Jones just looked. He was just like, he just gave up. So you see that kind of spirit in the Falcons, man. You knew it was time for Dan Quinn to exit. What you think about the game yesterday?
Yeah. To be real, just a weak ass team. Just, you know that word when back in the day when Mike Smith used to call it soft.
Yeah.
And that just it's like a revolving door now. Now they're showing their soft side again. Oliver, the fuck you doing? You got blew by DJ Moore, and you got them let him walk to the end zone. DeMonte Casey hurt out. I like Kenneth Sheffield. I love AJ Terrell, but the scheme is not there for the Falcons' progress on defense. And one thing I want to get in everybody's mind is Atlanta is built as an offensive threat. You can't keep on going for a defensive coordinator and run the whole head coach's job.
Come on, man.
QB whisperer. So if Matt Ryan's body is deteriorating, to me, which it is, I love him to death, but it's time to make a change in the city and like Arthur Blank just clean house with even with special team coordinator. He just fired him out the statement for the Atlanta Falcons fans that he's not giving up on the organization. That right there was a fire for the fans. So Raheem Moore's coming to step in, and I don't think he's gonna do a good job either, but make us go 3-13. So hey, Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, we got a home for you. You're back home in Atlanta if you need you.
Exactly. And one thing I heard during the press conference with Thomas Dimitroff, not Thomas Dimitroff, but Arthur Blank and Rich McKay, was that they asked a question. They say, so is this job right here, is this a job that Raheem Morris can win? And Arthur Blank laughed. He was like, yeah, if we go 11-0.
Oh, I love it. I still love that.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
I love it. Because I'm not selling for Raheem Morris.
Me either.
You know, I'm just not selling for it. Like I said, we need an offensive-minded coach. Atlanta is running off high-power offense, so you cannot bring another special defensive coordinator here to handle the offensive side as long as the defensive side. Get your offensive coordinator and just come with a defense that's going to prolong with like a Wade Phillips and make him go ahead and be hitting every gap, hitting every assignment. You know? Bring in players who have an all-A student category list. Then when you come to the field, you look like shit. Kaminsky, where you been? Marlon Davidson, y'all made Marlon Davidson lose weight for nothing. I like Charles Harris though. Shout out to Charles Harris.
He good.
So
what happened? Let me ask you a question, bro. What happened? What was the turning point do you think that led up to Dan Quinn's demise? Was it a turning point, or did he have a grasp on his team? Because you look back on a lot of Dan Quinn's success in Seattle, the reason why we got him, he didn't bring it here. So was his hands tied? Did he have somebody telling him what to do or picking all his players for him? What happened to the Dan Quinn that we thought we was getting out of Seattle?
You never knew what you was getting out of Dan Quinn when you got Seattle. All you knew was Pete Carroll mind scheme, and you thought he learned from Pete Carroll the way he's going to instill in Atlanta. That's the problem with everything about Atlanta. They always go for the team who win the Super Bowl, just like when we got the Spurs coach, Buttonholzer. You thought that scheme was going to come work down here. It don't work for everybody. So when you saw Dan Quinn, you saw Pete Carroll, you saw the Legion of Boom. Get it right. Pete Carroll is a DB coach. That's the Legion of Boom right there. So when he started focusing on his front seven, Dan Quinn didn't bring that. All they said about Dan Quinn was, oh, shit, he a Pete person. He a hell of a coach, but like, bro, one of the best friends in football. I don't need no best friend in football, bro. Shots, like I said, Dan Quinn a hell of a coach. I ain't throwing no shade at you. You did what you did. 28-3, we lost. And after that, you lost hope like Matt Ryan and Julio Jones lost hope. So you got to bring somebody in here to go ahead and reconstruct the organization of Atlanta Falcons. If not, you'll be going 0-6 for the next 5 years going through that phase. So
exactly. What I seen too is that Super Bowl run. Everybody go back to that Super Bowl run all the time. And what I seen was Kyle Shanahan. This was Kyle Shanahan's team. If you look back at everything that's inspired with the Falcons right now, you seen that was Kyle Shanahan's team. Because the offense was electrifying. The defense was what? The defense wasn't. So you seen that Kyle Shanahan had a better grasp of a head coach type coming in here. Dan Quinn, he was just along for the ride. So after that 28-3 Super Bowl blow, I think Dan Quinn was done after that. I think after that it was too much of a loss and too much devastation for the fans, for the franchise, for them to continue on with him. And they should have moved on from him, not right after the Super Bowl, but after that next year. Let me run out some of the years with Dan Quinn, losing streak wise. 2015, 6 losses in a row. 2017, 3 losses in a row. 2018, 3 losses in a row and 5 losses in a row in the same year. 2019, 6 in a row. 2020, 5 in a row now. So Dan Quinn had a track record of losing a lot of games in a row. So the consistency with him wasn't there. I think Dan Quinn is a hell of a coach. Don't take nothing away from him. But one thing Dan Quinn was, he's a player's coach. And Atlanta Falcons got to get rid of. We got to stop going after player coach. We did that with Jim Moore. Dan Reed was a hell of a coach, so we ain't gonna take nothing with Dan Reed. Jim Moore and Dan Quinn was pretty much the 2 head coaches that we had, and we gotta stop going after the player head coach. We gotta stop going after people who like demand more. When you see Dan Quinn on the sideline, his demeanor, he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy when it comes to the players. He's a nice guy when it comes to the referees. And I looked at him like, man, what are you doing? And every little play, he was like a kid. He was like a kid at his first game. Yes, oh. No, bro, we gotta get focused on the game, go to the next play. We gotta start getting in the referee's face. I just didn't see the passion. So he had a lot of passion, don't get me wrong. But I just didn't see a lot of intensity when it came down to fighting for the team. I think I've seen a lot of laid back Dan Quinn. Am I right on that assessment or what?
Yeah, you're right on it. But one thing I'm gonna say about Dan Quinn is I think he let players get away with murder when it comes down to defensive side, especially Oliver. You let him get away getting burnt every damn week. So I don't understand why he's still on the field. I don't give a damn if you get somebody from the practice squad to come in and replace him. Give me somebody who's gonna come in and try. The Colts got a damn defense, and you can't name 5 fucking players on their damn defense who who are starting. And they're top 5 in defensive category for the past 2 years. So it's more of a Dan Quinn being too much of a nice guy when you're supposed to hold people accountable. This is your job. You're a head coach. You're authority. So you got to lay down the law. If you're not going to lay down the law, then go lay down the law back in Seattle. Shit.
Exactly. And game management. Game management, the timeouts, the inconsistency when it comes to calling plays, and you were desperate. I don't mind you being desperate on 4th and down sometimes, but you were desperate on 4th down all the time. Go for it. And then you didn't have no plan. It's just like when I seen Carolina play the Falcons, I knew what Carolina going to do. They're going to keep everything short. Just Teddy Bridgewater. He's going to keep everything short. He's going to make his playmakers make plays in space. They had it all mapped out for the Falcons. Run down their throat. Let their players don't go deep. Go right intermediate passes, stretch the field. When Derek Cutter was on the other side, he came out with a great game plan. Run the ball with Ty Gurley. It was successful, and then you just got completely away from him. And I didn't understand that. I was like, okay, you got something that worked. Until they stop it, you keep feeding the ball to him. So I didn't understand you putting the ball in Matt Ryan's hand when he hasn't been consistent. They had a stat saying that Matt Ryan, in what did it say, in 10 consecutive quarters, he has yet to have a touchdown yet. His last touchdown was against the Bears. And we played the Bears, we played the Packers, and we played Carolina. So this man hasn't had a touchdown since then.
So, let me ask you a question, though. Mm-hmm. Is Dirk Coetter playing against Dan Quinn to get a head coaching job?
That's why I think he came in. He came in to destroy the whole – that's why I didn't want him to go back to him. He came in to destroy – I think he just destroying the Atlanta Falcons right in front of us. So I think they need to make a move. It's hard to make a move on offense coordinator right now with everything tied in the plays. But Dirk Cutter, man, that was one of the worst moves that the Falcons had made. And let me tell you another thing, too. One of the reporters asked Matt Ryan, how long do you see yourself playing in the league? Matt Ryan said, I want to play for the Falcons until I'm 40 years old. They asked the question to off the plate in the press conference. Matt Ryan said that he want to play until he's 40 years old. Oh, that's very gracious of Matt Ryan to say that. But, you know, it's on to the next when the head coach come in here, the new head coach come in, that's his determination. You know, Matt, right now, he's playing okay. I'm glad that he said that, but I don't know if he's playing at a high level right now. He's a high-level guy, don't get me wrong, but that's gracious for him to say that. But, you know, if we have to move on from him, that's what we'll do.
Like, and that's real. That's fucking real, Arthur Blank. That's real, bro. You got to know that shit now, shit. Tony Romo left, goddamn Dak Prescott took him. Tom Brady left, Cam Newton came in the field.
Come on, man.
Drew Brees had the same thing in Chargers.
Come on,
they didn't believe in Drew Brees. They got them replacing the field fucking look. Now they got them, they're going to backdoor him with Jameis Winston if he don't fucking pan out.
Come on, man.
We never had a backup plan for Matt Ryan. You throw that old Matt Schwab, man, to go ahead and just basically have a revolving door and say, let's be comfortable with what we're doing. Let's just keep it schematic and let's stay the same. No, it's over and done with. We've been with Matt Ryan for goddamn 20 fucking years, I feel like. I love him to death, but shit, it's over with. The arm strength not there and his mobility is not there. His awareness of blitz coverage is still the same since 2015. His mobile ability, you already know this, is poor. And him and Calvin really not on the same page no more because Calvin really outruns him. So when he outruns him, Matt's late on the time. He's not used to that. So now he's throwing to the Z guy, and the Z guy, we don't want this. You should have kept LaCour and Treadwell. Maybe you would have had a stop and go person for you. That was a bad judgment on Dan Quinn, too.
Oh, terrible.
Let practice fool you, man. LaCour and Treadwell should still be with the Falcons. Don't care about practice shit.
Okay, and let's go to these. Okay, Thomas Dimitroff being since 2008. He made 87 draft picks. 87 draft picks. And I heard through the wire, too, that Dan Quinn had no say-so in the picks. But we pretty much knew that when the talent on the field. It was more of Thomas Dimitroff making all the decisions. And shout out to all my let me say the Falcons something real quick, too. So all my guys out there playing, all my rookies, all my vets, remember this. Whatever you do on the field is on tape. Whatever you do in practice is on tape. So you go out here lollygagging, playing around, doing your thing, you still up for interviews. Somebody gonna come in here now and look at this tape, and all y'all out there who playing around and bullshitting, bro, you're not gonna be on the team. And number two for my rookies, remember this. You got a ball until you get your first check. Y'all out here playing like y'all got the bag already. Just because you drafted in the first round, second round, third round, it don't matter. You had to go get the check. So sitting around here thinking, oh, I'm a first round draft pick, Mr. Tat McKinley, and you ain't out here doing your job, and you hurt every 5 seconds, don't mean you're going to get the bag. You realize that this year when they didn't pick up your 5th-year option. So while you out here being like Vic Beasley, who thought, oh, I got 1 year, 16 sacks, I'm good. No, you ain't good. It's when it's longevity in this NFL. You're not promised a job or a slot in the NFL. Okay, so I hope the next quarter, the coaches come in here will make sure that if you ain't playing right, we're gonna bench you. And that's what Dan Quinn got fired about because he never benched the players who weren't performing. Like yesterday, for instance, James Carpenter blocking his ass off yesterday. And you turn around and you bring in Matt Hennessy. Sometimes it ain't time to do the switch if the shit working. The shit was working. And you brought the switch in and the man penalty, getting blown off the ball. Bruh, that's what Dan Quinn, one of his problems too. You always try to convert players to different roles. Let the players play in their role that they were drafted at. So that's why you got a lot of little light asses in the backfield like Keanu O'Neal. They on Twitter crying for him. Caleb McGarrett crying for Dan Quinn. Bruh, if you respected Dan Quinn that much, if y'all love Dan Quinn that much, you'll play for him. Y'all didn't perform. That's why Dan Quinn gone. Okay? So Dan Quinn might have been a good coach. We never would have known because y'all ain't out there playing like it. So y'all gave up on the boy, so that's why he gone. So, you know what I'm saying? Everybody out there on getting interviewed every day. So all my rookies out there, AJ Terrell, you better ball until you get your big check. Until you get your big check, boy.
Until you get your gold jacket.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's right, too. Until you get your gold, you right. Until you get your gold jacket. Until you made them Pro Bowl. Until you get in the Hall of Fame. That's when you stop balling, man. But y'all don't stop balling just because you're first-round pick, bro. That shit don't fly in the NFL. Okay, so let's go to Thomas Demetriou. He made some good I give him his props. He made a couple of good picks for the Falcons, for the franchise. He got Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan is he's no slack. I ain't gonna take nothing away from Matt Ryan. He's a good quarterback. He's more of a he don't have that killer instinct. That's one thing I like about him. Tony Gonzalez was right by leaving because he's not elite. You know what I'm saying? He's not a killer instinct when it comes down to the red zone. He's not a good player when it comes to the red zone. I never seen that lob to Julio in the corner. That Julio go snack. That everybody throw the back shoulder. Everybody do the tricks. You got Julio Jones, man. So they got Julio Jones, and they drafted Matt Ryan. They got Debo, and they got Grady Jarrett. So that's some of the good picks that they got. Now let's go through some of the ones that you don't know about. Some of the ones that we missed out on. DB, tell me about Sam Baker.
Sam Baker, USC left tackle. Daddy was the owner of XFL. So that the beard man.
Spent a lot of money on him.
72, number 72.
Spent a lot of money on him.
Oh,
did he work out with the Falcons?
No, never did.
He worked out with anybody else after the Falcons?
No, he worked out for XFL being a staff member. Just being real shit. I don't know. They don't know. I know.
So this summer Thomas Demetriou 2008 picks, man. Curtis Lofton.
Stiff legs, can't cover a goddamn wide receiver and tight end to save his ass. But he's an A and B gap player though, so he's a 4-3 linebacker in the middle. He commanded it with the Saints, but the only thing the Falcons' problem was they didn't have a wheel. Well, we did have Sean Witherspoon. It just didn't pan out for Curtis Lofton when it changed up in football. When football changed up to pro read options and all that, that's when Curtis Lofton died.
Yeah.
Well, not died, but his career died.
Yeah. Chevis Jackson.
Chevis Jackson, LSU.
LSU cornerback.
Yeah, most definitely. Number 21, Chevy. Call him Chevy, but he wasn't the part of the EBU. So he was. It just didn't pan off him in Atlanta. I don't know if it's Atlanta stopping ground for Magic City and get the wings and the pussy and beer and all that. It's just y'all gotta come in here and ball. We got everything for y'all. This right here is a land of black, whites. We all got them together. So how can y'all not love and support this? But I don't know. Chevy Jackson, shout out to you. It pan out.
Harry Douglas.
Harry Douglas, Louisville, superstar to me. I love him, man. Straight out of Joe Burr High School.
I like that.
He called Matt Ryan out when Matt Ryan overthrew him versus the 49ers. He said that was game right there. So shout out to Harry Douglas, man. Straight out of Joe Burr, where I reside.
Yes, sir.
And him and his brother Tony Douglas, man. I think that's the staple of Clay County. He never did nothing wrong, so I never put shame on him once he always balled.
All right. Thomas Deku.
Next. Free safety.
Long neck.
He's a pretty boy. He's a pretty boy. Yeah. He's a pretty boy.
We ain't gonna go in the fifth round. You know, Corey Bierman, all them dudes that we had in there too long that they never got You knew he wasn't gonna be the left end, but you kept him in there for a long time. We're not gonna go through the 6th round, 7th round, John. All right, so we're gonna go to 2009. 2009, the Falcons select Pere Jerry out of Ole Miss. You remember Pere Jerry?
Yeah, the forklift drive.
Yeah, the forklift drive. He ready to go to the warehouse and work and play football. First round
Yeah,
draft.
Ole Miss, yeah.
Yeah. So we missed on that one. It's safe to say we missed on that one, right?
Yeah, we missed.
How about Willie Moore always ready? What? Willie Moore always ready? What?
I fuck with Willie Moore. Don't do that to Willie Moore, man. You just got to play with me, bro. Willie Moore's a dog, shit.
Was he better at rap than play football or what?
Hey, but they had team chemistry in there.
I like Willie Moore. I ain't gonna lie. Willie Moore had heart. If we had dudes like Willie Moore on the scene right now, we'll be ready. So I like Willie Moore. I ain't gonna do him like that, man. I just like that.
I fuck with him, but you gonna play with him already.
Hey, how about the Falcons? The Falcons when they had the little YouTube channel. When they had they were kicking it and doing it, so they crunk all that up. I like the Falcons were good, man. I just like the camaraderie.
And all them boys, man.
Yeah. Chris Owens.
B Block, who?
Chris Owens.
We drafted him with his other
3rd round pick.
Yeah, we drafted him with his old co-partner from Arkansas. That was Bobby Petrino days. Houston, the man with the no hairline with the dreads and hang back. Yeah, with the Detroit Lions.
You talking about? Oh, we're gonna get to him.
Chris Houston.
We're gonna get to Chris Houston.
Chris Houston, number 1. That's horrible. It's sad Atlanta right now, man. Go ahead. I'm dead.
Hey, and they picked up Jamal Anderson. Remember Jamal Anderson, the defensive end from Arkansas, supposed to be the next Michael Strahan, but you had Patrick Willis got picked right behind him. But that's what the Falcons do. You know what I'm saying? Sprayberry, Lawrence Sprayberry.
What pick was he though?
Number 4, 4th round pick.
4th round pick, Sprayberry. Where he from?
Sprayberry was from a little small school called Richmond, the Richmond Spiders.
What position?
Defensive end. Oh, you didn't know that?
No.
He was an edge rusher.
For what?
Hey, when last time you see the edge rusher in Atlanta?
This Thomas Dimitro?
This Thomas Dimitro.
Yeah.
The 2010 1st round pick, Falcons select Sean Weatherspoon.
Most definitely. I fuck with Sean Weatherspoon. We just had injuries.
To my bunion foot.
It don't matter, man. I like Sean Weatherspoon. Sean Weatherspoon went to the Super Bowl with us, man.
Yeah, man. His foot, man. That foot
like
of his.
Spoon was always
Spoon. He whipped out the spoon. Yeah, that foot, though. He can never get that foot right, bro.
Yeah, he did. It's cool, though. I fuck with Spoon.
Okay, on that year, in 2010, we missed the 2nd round pick. I guess we gave that away. And 3rd round pick, we got Corey Peters.
Hey, Corey Peters is a good player, man.
He's a good player. High energy guy. He was a high energy guy. I like him.
Straight from Kentucky. Yeah, bro's good, bro. I like him.
Now, the 3rd round pick, Mike Johnson. Guard.
Yeah, Mike Johnson.
Guard.
Mike Johnson. Yeah.
Yeah, never played. Dan
Quinn, what about Peter Clowns? He passed the ball.
You get to the sweet spot already, man. Number 4 round pick 2010, Joe Holly.
I like Joe Holly.
Joe Holly was nasty.
Yeah, he was nasty. I like Joe Holly. Joe Holly went to the Buccaneers and was nasty on us too. And he talked shit to the Falcons. So
big time.
Yeah, I like Joe Holly.
That was a pretty good pick. I like it. Falcons. Since we had Thomas Dimitrov, before we move on to the rest of the pick, we missed on a lot of offensive linemen. We never solidified the offensive line. We never solidified the defensive line. Just keep this in mind as we go through these picks. You'll see when I rattle off these picks on defensive offensive line, we miss on a lot of talent. 2011, Falcons select Julio Jones, Hall of Famer.
What's that?
That was a good pick. That was a great pick. They moved up. They gave away a lot of picks, but in return, the Falcons came out on top because the Browns, none of those players all those draft picks that we gave them, none of those players in the Browns ever panned out. They don't even play NFL now. Due to history. So the Falcons did a good. Thomas Dimitroff, I tip my cap to him on this pick. I like the boldness. I like the aggressiveness to go out and get Julio Jones. He was better than A.J. Green, like we always said. He was going to be better than A.J. Green. A.J. Green had nice feet work, but he never could stay healthy. So that was a good pick by Thomas Dimitroff. I give him that. Third round pick, Akeem. Go ahead.
Let me say one thing. What I didn't like about last year's pick. I like A.J. Terrell, but you had San Francisco 49ers jump you to get your player, Javon Kinlaw, that you've been scouting the whole year. And that's what we don't want no more in Atlanta. Dan Quinn and Thomas Dimitroff let people just take over you. And Kyle Shanahan knew that you wanted him, but Kyle Shanahan said, fuck you, and I'm going to get him from you. And Kyle Shanahan been doing that for the past 2 years to the Atlanta Falcons organization because he felt that was his team, not Dan Quinn's team.
But speaking of Javon Kinlaw, you see Miami beat them boys. They can't stop again. San Francisco can't stop a leaky faucet. But I'm gonna look at when we go on here. I'm gonna look at his stats and see where he at. 2011, after the Julio pick, Falcons had a third round pick, Akeem Dent, Georgia boy. Linebacker.
Yeah. We ain't doing no justice.
We ain't give him a shot, though.
I like them.
We ain't give him a shot.
We give him a shot. King Dent was good. Scrap Doug High School.
Yeah.
We ain't give him no shot. Shit.
All he was is an extra on D Block.
Yeah.
Number 5 pick. I'm gonna go to number 5 because this is a pick that I like that the Falcons picked. It was a risky pick, but it paid dividends. Jacquizz Rodgers.
Like Jacquizz Rodgers, man.
Give me an extra yard right now.
Yes, sir. Bro's an animal, especially in college, too. He played Oklahoma State. I'm messing up on that.
No, he played for Oregon State.
Oregon State.
The Beavers.
The Beavers.
Yeah, he played good, man.
His twin brother was his other twin. I don't know if his twin or his older brother. I like both of them.
Yeah. They played good. That was where they played good. Matt Bosher, number 6.
Yeah, Matt Bosher. Miami boy. Yeah, punter. How you naming that shit? Go to something else.
I'm just saying, Matt Bosher was a good we had. But let me get into the meat and gravy then. 2012, second round pick, Peter Kunz. Look at my son. He gave my son some Michael Jordan shoes. Look at these baby shoes. You remember that? You don't remember that on when they had training camp? This boy got pushed around more than a goddamn cart at Walmart. He weak, man. He was weak coming in. He was soft. He was soft when he played for Wisconsin.
Yeah.
He didn't have any talent. He was passed around. He was overlooked. They picked him with the second round pick to try to solidify the offensive line. You go get a soft cupcake. The dude never played for any other team after he left the Falcons.
Hey, so who did we miss out on that year?
That's a good one. I gotta look at that. I think we missed out on a couple of dogs on that pick.
Make a segment about the miss-outs we had.
We definitely gonna do a segment on the miss-out. It's good to look back and say what you could have did, but Thomas Dimitroff don't know talent when he see talent. I don't know if he really picked the players he picked in the New England. They say he did, but I gotta see who was really behind those picks. Oh, I got one for you right here, DB. Round 3, after the follow-up of Peter Kunz, Lamar Holmes. Not Larry Holmes, Lamar Holmes. Lamar Holmes got pushed around more than the shopping cart at Aldi's, man.
Hey, who was the strength coach for the Atlanta Falcons?
Nobody knows.
Yeah, we gotta get
Probably
one.
somebody at Monday's Mill High School.
We need to go hire Alabama sprint coach. He feed them boys steroids and beef all the damn time.
Man. Yeah, because that, bro, these boys are coming out. You saw the hitting yesterday? Man, come on, man.
That nigga Deion Jones
Debo.
grabbing ankles, bro.
Boy,
They
getting
need
Debo.
more people to drag down Curtis Samuel, the smallest running back in the world.
Coming through the middle on you. Boop, boop,
Through
boop,
the
boop.
middle.
I don't even like what's called no more, though.
No.
The dude that came in New Orleans,
Oh my lord.
defensive tackle,
Tyler Davis.
trash.
Trash,
Trash.
man.
He trash.
Oh.
He's not complimentary to Grady Jarrett.
No.
No. He turned his back more than the goddamn stepchild.
Yeah.
They get him so sideways. But yeah, I don't like him. I don't like Allen Bailey. Trash. I'm like, dude, you weak. It's a lot of dudes on defensive line just do not like. It should be players who not.
You cut Deion Buchanan, and we ain't seen him play yet. So I think, yeah, you go cut Deion Buchanan, and they sorry as a motherfucker now. So obviously, the defensive goddamn coach don't know football no more.
Yeah. 2013 first round pick, Desmond Trufant. True.
Yeah. Nothing to say about that.
Do you miss True?
No.
Why I said that? Do you miss True?
He got burnt last week.
Man got burned every time. Give him 10-yard cushions and push him out of bounds.
And AJ Terrell doing a 10-yard cushion too right now, and I don't like that shit either.
Yeah. And number 2 pick, we could have got the Honey Badger, but we end up selecting Robert Alford.
You passed on Tyron Matthew because of some marijuana. That's my problem with Thomas Dimitro.
Yeah.
Bro, everybody got faults in life, nigga. Thomas Dimitro, you probably smoking a blunt right now as you sitting right now recollecting on what the fuck you fucked up on, bro. We missed out on Tyron Matthew. Come on, man. Hey, bro.
White collar guys. That's what he wanted. What he wanted. Then you got 4th round pick Malachi Goodman. You heard anything about him lately?
University of Clemson, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was man, just go.
He said just go.
Stop it. Hey, we stop it.
No, we gotta keep going, DB. It's pain. It's pain in this. We're gonna see this is what we got on the field. This is why we got what we got on the field. 2014, Jake Matthews.
Jay Matthews, I like Jay Matthews.
Should he be a guard?
Jay Matthews was a tackle at Texas A&M, so I like the position. I just think who's beside him right now? Matt Hennessy?
No, yeah, Matt Hennessy, Carpenter, whenever they switch him out.
Yeah, so he don't have no rapport with the person beside him. One thing about offensive line, you gotta have that same fucking mindset. Y'all gotta work together as a team, a unit. Can't sub in. Oh, I'm here now. What we running? I'm not having that camaraderie with you, bro. And that's what fucked up Jake Matthews. And I
think he a guard at the end of the day.
No, I don't think so. I think he's
I don't like him on the edge. So he can. Sometimes he get beat.
How many sacks he allowed?
He allowed 8 sacks so far this year.
Shut the fine fuck up.
You know?
8 sacks.
Yeah. 8.
Yeah, you gotta go.
8 sacks, buddy.
Yeah.
So that's what you got in your Jake Matthews. That's why I said I would move him in. I want to give me a more athletic tackle. I think Caleb McGarry played pretty good last week. Yesterday. Chris Lindstrom played a little bit better. You see the age in Alex Mack. You see aging. You see he don't have that same step. The step is not there. 2014 second round pick Rashid Hageman.
Go to panties. You don't know what the normal, what's it called? What the fucking panties called?
Yeah, I would have.
What is you talking about, nigga? I'm gonna fuck all those living noise. Y'all tripping, nigga. So he was soft being.
He was soft.
290 pounds of soft tissue.
6'8", 317, and soft. I'd rather have Cupcake. Remember they used to joke on Cupcake? I would rather have Cupcake out there, man.
And that's really the problem. That's the problem too when they got rid of Brian Cox too, man. Brian Cox was a real ass dude on that people's line. He held everybody accountable. He snapped on their ass, and y'all got rid of him because of that shit. Oh, it's not in football no more to talk like that. No, these young niggas need it.
Oh yeah, every other team is doing it.
Come on, man.
Yeah, like I said, all the money is running Home Depot.
To go over there and chump ass off. Giants coach Aaron Judge went and chumped the ref off. If Dan Quinn don't like the call, he just go back to the playbook. Nigga, go chump his ass off about that shit. Nigga, you fucking up. Nigga, do your job.
Man, they running a team like Home Depot, man. They running like Home Depot. Just as courteous as hell.
Yeah, but let me tell you something. I'm sorry for jumping the subject. The LSU Ed Ordry scared of Bopolini. Because when David Runner messed up, he was at David Runner's fucking throat. Now when Coach O and Bopolini here, Coach O don't say shit to him.
You saw that press conference, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that's why you said that. You seen that press conference. It's gonna get better. It's gonna get better before it get worse. Man, get out of here. That junk is trash. You gave up. You let them boys put up 45 on you, man. We're gonna get that tomorrow.
Hold on, man. My brother Corey got mad at me because somebody called me and was like, man, how y'all looking? I said, shit, we're looking like a Cinderella damn team, man. A one-hit fucking wonder. Don't try me, bro. Don't try me. I said, it's true, though. 15 of them niggas, this shit was supposed to be, you supposed to stand up and fight. Y'all got there letting them boys run over y'all. But go ahead, man. We back on top.
Number 3 pick, 2014. NFL Draft, the Falcons select Desmond Southwood.
That's the safety, right?
Yeah.
Number 41. Yeah. They were just reaching for help. They were just filling up the roster space. That's all they was doing. Just stupid. They were just filling up roster space.
2014, 4th round pick. They picked up Devontae Freeman. I think Devontae Freeman was a pretty good pick.
That was.
Then they followed up with Rico Allen, number 5th pick.
I thought Rico Allen.
Rico Allen pretty good. I think his time is going south.
You just gotta.
He's a good communicator. He should be a good coach.
Nickel.
He can be a good coach.
Yeah, most definitely. But he's a good nickel. He's a good overall player. They just got everybody stationary at one point, and it don't make good. It's not making good for LSU right now. I mean, for Falcons.
Yeah, you're right. 2015, they select 1st round pick Vic Beasley. Your boy, all arms and no legs.
Is he playing yet?
No.
For the Titans?
No.
What's wrong with him now?
Yeah, man, he ain't fitting the bill.
Oh, he a basketball coach. I forgot.
He a basketball coach too?
Yeah, Vic Beasley got a little team that travels. Like minor basketball. I'm dead serious. So I guess he got.
Oh, like he was traveling on the offensive line with the offensive lineman, getting him in, moving him out the club. Man, get out of here, little legs. Yeah, Big Beasley had a lot of muscle. He was one of those guys who was a combine attraction. When you looked at him on the combine, he had his numbers off the chart. He had all the bench presses down point, the speed. When he got on the field, he didn't produce.
Let me ask you a question, though, JB. So you said Taylor McGregory and Keanu Neal was crying on Twitter about losing Dan Quinn. But you didn't cry when you was getting your fucking ass whooped every day in the game. You should have went and spoke up at the motherfucking goddamn meeting or in the locker room to goddamn get something figured out. Y'all gonna cry and y'all made him lose his job, bro. Like everybody say, he was a good coach, but they don't want that people person no more. I didn't want a head coach who goddamn say, hey, man, I don't want to hear none of that shit.
The deal was that damn was, man, y'all don't know how much we love them, man. You don't know how much this hurts. What?
That's a job, first of all.
That's a job at the end of the day. Number 2, where you at on the field?
Yeah. You worry about your legs.
You worry about your legs too much. You're not even a good safety. Like, you should be a linebacker. I've been telling people that. You're a bona fide linebacker. And then your boy, Luakon, put him in the middle.
Yeah.
Put him at middle linebacker. Put Deion Jones in the weak side, strong side. Put him on. He is not a middle linebacker. He's too small.
Yeah.
The boy for Luakon was filling the gap yesterday, busting heads. But he don't have one thing about for Luakon though. He don't bust head for 4 quarters. He bust head for the first 2. You see him out there knocking people out, but when he get to the end, you don't see him no more. But speaking of weed head, DB, we got you another weed head pick right here. Jalen Collins, LSU.
I like Jalen.
Round pick 2015.
I like Jalen Collins. He just small weed. Shit. He chooses.
He had a lot of off the field issues too.
Yeah, but I like him.
Off the field issues.
He was 5 for us. I don't give a damn nobody say his first year. Shit,
yeah, he showed out.
He
You could tell the film work wasn't there. There's a lot of off the field issues I think they had with him. He wasn't there, and sometimes he just wasn't there. Number 3 round, a 3rd round pick, Tevin Coleman.
Most definitely, that's my dog.
Yeah, I think they scored on that one right there. Where's Tevin Coleman at now? He hurt it.
Raheem Mostert. Shit.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that dude bad. So sit on the sideline and take notes.
Justin Hardy, the Hardy boys. All them catches in East Carolina. You get here, you can't catch shit.
Yeah, number 16, shit. Where he at now?
No. Nobody picked him up. Nobody want that jump. Number 5 pick with Grady Jarrett. He's gonna be a cornerstone for the Atlanta Falcons. You definitely need help.
Yeah, bad.
2016 first round pick, Keanu O'Neal.
Yeah, I like the pick, but he got injured, so he started getting injured prone. So after his injuries, he wasn't the same.
Yeah,
he won't be the same.
When he came in delivering that blow though, bro.
Yeah.
He goddamn set a precedent like, oh, this defense finna be a knockout. But I'm gonna tell you the truth. This defense was a knockout those years. You had Brian Poole that was knocking the brakes off people. He was knocking Aaron Rodgers around. They had Deion Jones who was knocking heads off. Yeah. They had a legitimate team that Super Bowl year. It just didn't build. When that Super Bowl collapse came, it killed all the momentum. They lost a lot of those players. It killed all the momentum. It's like after that, they were done. The defense was done. The intensity was done. The edge was done. So we lost a lot, even though Keanu O'Neal got hurt that year. A lot of people got hurt after that. But I think 2016 was one of the best years that Thomas Dimitroff drafted, because you got the 2nd round pick in Deion Jones. Yeah. And Deion Jones played lights out. You had Austin Hooper right after that to follow that up. Yeah. This is what that you need in the Falcons consistently. If they can draft like this consistently, we'll have a team. The 4th round pick was DeAndre Campbell. They're following up with pick after pick after pick. So I did like the 2016 draft class for Thomas Dimitroff. I give him that, and I give him the one with Julio Jones, the first pick to Julio Jones. 2017 Takk McKinley, 1st round pick.
You gotta represent for grandma, bro. Right now, you ain't representing for her. So
remember that episode he put on for us? He convinced me. Did he convince you? He convinced you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get them sacks. Like, boy, this man right here. But Deion told him what Deion say. Hey man, hey, channel your energy. So far, he hasn't channeled that energy and put it on the field yet. Deion told him, oh, I was the man in Atlanta. We got to put that intensity on the field. And here we go. He beating his hands on the ground. He injured himself. I think he came in the game and re-injured his groin again. So, would you keep Takk McKinley?
No.
Okay.
For pennies.
For pennies?
Yeah, because the Falcons don't have no money next year. We're the 3rd worst team in the cap space, man. So Don't look for the Falcons to turn heads next week.
Rich McKay addressed that today. Talking about there's ways to get around the cap. I'm not concerned about the cap.
So your way is to
get Ty Gurley. You got Ty Gurley 1-year deal at what, $8 million?
Yeah,
that's a deal. You're not going to make any noise next year unless you let a lot of people go.
Yeah.
Julio, if somebody come ring the bell on Julio for a draft pick, I'm willing to let him go. At this point, I'm willing to let him go.
Not me.
Matt Ryan, will you be willing to let go of Matt Ryan?
Right. Yeah. That's the definite change. Because I'm sorry, like I said, Matt Ryan, he's a cornerstone of Atlanta Falcons history too, the best quarterback that came out of Atlanta. But you can't ride this ship that long, and you're not producing wins. If you're producing wins, we can ride the ship. If you're not producing wins, it's time for a change.
So how long would you keep Julio? How many years on that foot do you think you got in Julio Jones?
2 to 3.
2 to 3 years.
But with a younger quarterback who's mobile, who can extend the play, 2 to 3 years. But if you got a person who just keep on digging on the route and the ball is right there on him, no, it's not gonna happen that long.
How many years? Has it been a year that Julio Jones been healthy the whole year?
No, never been. But he always produced. So I'm not. No, I'm keeping Julio until the retire number 11 in that damn stadium. So, well, they don't retire numbers in Atlanta. So, I'm riding with Julio all damn.
I really think the players in the Atlanta Falcons really wanted to get rid of Dan Quinn. I think they wanted to change. I think they were preaching that they were fighting for Dan Quinn, but they said the same thing when they came down to Mike Smith. They said the same thing, and they dropped the ball when they came down to playing. So I think that Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley, all the big time Deion Jones, they liked the Dan Quinn. Don't get me wrong, they did like him. But when it come down to wanting to keep him, I think they were done with Dan Quinn.
Yeah.
The organization on the way it was going. And like I was telling you about Calvin Ridley, they wanted to keep Calvin Ridley. They had to make this move because Calvin Ridley and all these players who want to come to Atlanta and play, they see a team that's 0-5 and the direction's going downward. You're not going to generate a lot of people who want to come to Atlanta. So it was important to get rid of Dan Quinn. 3rd round pick, Duke Riley. Waste.
Yeah,
I did not like that pick.
He didn't do good at LSU either, so I don't know. That was filled in roster. So
Sean Harlow, 4th round pick.
No.
Another offensive lineman you missed on. You're still missing an offensive lineman. Them ain't the guy. We haven't called out a dominant offensive lineman except Jake Matthews so far. He only went to 1 Pro Bowl out of 8 years? Exactly. 2018 1st round pick, Calvin Ridley. Super good pick.
The first time I heard it, I hated it. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, fucking Calvin Ridley. Man, look at this shit. But then I looked, I was like, yeah.
The best thing smoking out there. Hey, I bet you Carolina wish they had Calvin Ridley instead of DJ Moore. If that was DJ Moore yesterday, it was his first touchdown of the season that he made on. I don't get my butt kicked on fantasy. You see my fantasy? I didn't get 100 points.
Oh yeah, and F you too, man. I should have started Keenan Allen, man. You got them.
He didn't even play yet.
Huh?
He didn't even play yet.
I know. And watch what he do tonight.
Oh, it's always watch what he can do after the fact. Now, if Mark Cooper went off, you would be like, yeah.
He ain't throwing the ball.
Yeah, I didn't know Dak Prescott. If Dak Prescott was in the game, I bet you would have got the ball.
They don't even start him. It's Gallup, fucking CD Lamb, and the other dude.
I didn't know that.
And Mark Cooper came in and did a fucking handoff. What the hell? Pay him all that money to do this shit? I'll be living luxuries.
Your favorite pick next. 2018 draft, Atlanta Falcons select, 2nd round pick, Isaiah Oliver out of Colorado.
Oh, man, I want to fight him in the street. Triathlon motherfucker. Hey, go back to Triathlon because it ain't cutting up for you. This your last stop.
Hand placement, feet work.
Where's Jordan Miller? Where's Jordan Miller?
Jordan,
Is he playing? Is he up PD?
not even suited up. He off the suspension. He not suited up on the sideline.
But Julio Jones shouted him out on his rookie year, like, bro, I like this guy. And y'all don't even try him?
That's Dan Quinn again. How about Dietrich to not 3rd round pick?
Yeah, you like him, man. I didn't like this sorry ass.
I thought he was gonna be a little bull.
No, he came from the Bulls school. He wasn't a damn bull. He came from USF Bulls. He didn't get them play like a damn bull.
Yeah, they ain't gave him a lot of opportunities either, though, DB. They ain't gave him a lot of opportunities, but he ain't. Yeah, you're right. He ain't hitting on nothing. I like the Ito Smith was okay. Russell Gage was a good pick in the 6th round. You got to steal.
He got to go.
You got to steal.
If he don't put no meat on his bones, he can do a lot of this. He get hurt too much time. Grab an ankle, grab an arm.
Russell Gage.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's too soft.
Yeah, put some meat on your body, bro. Like shit.
Luke Khan in the 6th round was a good pick.
Yeah, that was a good pick.
That was a good pick. I like him. I like his intensity. I like his energy. He come out and he try to bust your head. He ain't playing soft. In the last draft class for Thomas Dimitrov, Chris Lindstrom. You sold on him yet?
Not right now.
No.
You gotta have a winning season so I get sold on anybody. So
yeah, you seen him dominant? Oh, that all right. That side of the football field, he dominant.
Yeah, I see him. I see a couple of plays with him pancaking. So yeah, I see that, but I don't think, like I said, with an 0-5 record, they don't look at that right now. So.
How about way down yonder in the Chattahoochee, Caleb McGarry? He was very voiceful about Dan Quinn leaving.
I think his mind frame is on racism right now too much. Still think he's still racist. I think he need to worry about having a camaraderie, bringing the team together now, because you can cry wolf about Dan Quinn all you want to, but yell out on Twitter, and basically you're venting to the fans. Don't vent to us. Vent to the people beside you who working with you, man, and let them know how you feel, because y'all lost his job. We didn't. All we doing is goddamn going like this.
Yeah, I don't like how they be dogging the fans out too.
Yeah, shit.
I be hearing a lot of shots from Julio Jones and some of the other players now. Y'all, we know we got fans are still in this now.
Yeah, man.
We ain't one of them fans who gonna back down and shy away when you lose a game. We there every Sunday looking at y'all boy, cheering y'all on. So you quit all that y'all don't care about us anyway, talk Julio Jones. Now come on now. Let's get it right. We were cheering with you when you were going to the Super Bowl. We were cheering with you when you first got drafted. So we on your team now. We on your team. We on your side. Now y'all just gotta play better. Don't blame it on us. Number 4th round pick, Kendall Sheffield.
I like Kendall Sheffield.
I like his speed.
I like him. I like him a lot. I like his hitting abilities too. I think he's not scared. He came to an organization where it wasn't Ohio State standards, and Ohio State standards right now are better than the Falcons standards. So don't play Kendall Sheffield. Don't play to these niggas level. Keep on balling, bro.
Yeah, most definitely. John Kaminsky. Man, he's getting thrown around like a goddamn. He good. He just is he in the right position? They made him gain weight, just like they make everybody else gain weight, and put him inside. Is John Kaminsky in the right position?
No, he's in the wrong league. He need to go to Canadian football and he'll be dominant over there. I don't see nothing about him, man. So I'm not gonna lie, shit. Just Dante Fowler, like, man, what are you doing, bro? Aaron Donald made you too? Shit.
I got all the moves. I ain't seen no move. The same, take him outside and try to slide back in. They just wash you in.
Yeah.
Get washed.
Yeah.
So you in the locker room yelling at them, telling them how they need to be and what they need to do, and y'all, we ain't playing like this, that rah-rah stuff, bro. Bring it to the field, man.
Yeah.
Good talks in the locker room, meaning you getting your tail whooped. That's when I play football. I know you play football. We in there say, come on, man. What y'all doing, man? What y'all ain't? We cannot tail kick. So y'all got to get the game together, man. lastly, man, before we get off, man, who do you want to see, DB, as Atlanta Falcons head coach? Honestly, if you take a scope, if Arthur Blank gave you the power to pick, I don't ain't gonna get into GMs because GMs is like, who knows. But head coach wise, who would you pick? And would you retain anybody from this current staff?
Getting rid of Dirk Quitter, first of all. I think he has a foreign ass offense. Raheem Morris, he gonna have to go too. I think you just gotta do a whole cleanup, whole house cleanup. But my head coach, right now it's a toss up, man. If I'm going with new QB, I go with Lincoln Riley, QB whisperer. Eric Bieniemy, I don't know too much about. I don't know he's a running back coach, but this Andy Reid project, and I don't want to go through that stage no more. Give me a head coach who's going through the trials and tribulations of losing and winning, and just give me Lincoln Riley and bring in Justin Fields with him. I think we'll have a better offense. Or give me Joe Brady. Shit, Joe Brady came in Atlanta. He always put numbers on us. He did it yesterday too. So, but don't go defense coordinator wise. I go with an old school defense coordinator, Romeo Cornell. I think he'll be a candidate for a defense coordinator.
Yeah.
I'll just go with an old school defensive coach who still has the potential to have a top 5 defense in turnover ratio or passing. You're not going to win all the lists, the stat line list. Just give me a defensive coordinator who stays consistent with one instead of falling out on others. But it's either between Lincoln Riley or Joe Brady. Give me somebody who's young, man. We need young in this organization. We need no old heads no more. I love the old head dudes, but I need an offensive mind coach who can listen to the quarterback here and know right from wrong. Because as you see, John Gruden, he still got it.
That man, boy, he coached a hell of a game against Patrick Mahomes. He put 3 down linemen and say, I'm putting everybody in the back, end zone coverage, 2 safety deep, beat me.
Yeah.
He couldn't do it. And shout out to Wichita, too. I told the Falcons he was going to be a good player, but he was a small school guy, but I knew he had talent. Max Crosby. You seen him yesterday? The dude is everywhere, bro.
Yeah.
So, and him and Colin Farrell, man, them dudes is coming. That's why I told Corey, I said, hey, man, this Raiders team ain't nothing to joke with. Oh, they beat us because they was at home and they were there over the stadium. No. You got to keep it in mind. This is still John Gruden team, man. They're going to have these boys ready to play some football. So, shout out to the Oakland Raiders, man. I think they're a good team. I ain't saying they're going to win no Super Bowl or nothing like that, but they got a team that in a couple of years be something to mess with. They got Jonathan Abraham back there. That dude is a hawk. That dude right there from Mississippi. What is it? Mississippi State, right?
Mississippi State, John Abrams.
Yeah. That dude is a hawk, man. So he
we
played
missed
good.
on him too.
Yeah, we missed on him.
Yeah.
Because he had attitude and but that's what you need in football. That's old school football. The Falcons don't realize you need dirty players. You need some players out there who on the edge. And shout out to Arthur Blank for finally making a decision to get rid of Thomas Demetra, because I thought you was going to hold on to him as long as you could. Okay? That's why I was happy the Falcons lost. Yes, I'm a Falcons fan, but I was happy that y'all lost yesterday. But this move can transpire to get rid of Dan Quinn and Thomas Dimitrov, because as you see, we went through these picks. These are some of the players that's on the field now. These are some of the picks that we missed. A lot of these players we named off, they're not even on another roster. We miss a lot of good talent out there. So you got to make sure that that you pick a coach who's going to impact the game, get some of these highlight players, get some of these impactful players, get you a better scouting team. Your scouting team is weak, bro. Just be honest with you. You ain't got no dogs out there. This is a league of dogs. If you ain't got no dogs, you ain't gonna eat. So I'm not worried about too much of this year, but promise you, if you go out there and go get a guy like Josh McDaniels, go get an offensive coordinator type coach, get a coach who's gonna lead, not a coach who's gonna sit there and watch the game. You need to get somebody who's gonna be involved in the game. I need to get an offensive coordinator because you got a lot of offensive weapons. So get an offensive coordinator who's gonna go out there and lead these guys to the championship, who's going to motivate, who's going to go out here and make sure that you're going to take over a game when it's time to take over a game. Matt Ryan is not the quarterback no more. We're done with Matt Ryan being a quarterback. He had his chance. His window has closed. So we need to move on. And if we get a chance to draft Trevor Lawrence, I think you need to take advantage of that. So this is a Couch Perspective. Please like, share, subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend. We in the building. This is a Falcons State of the Franchise. Please, once again, like, subscribe, comment, leave something below. So next time when you see like, subscribe, comment, and then make sure you hit the notification bell. That's the only way you're going to get, because I talked to my homeboys today. Hey, man, y'all still doing the podcast? Yeah, we still doing the podcast. It don't pop up on my phone. Make sure that you hit the notification bell, bro. Hit the notification bell. Our video's going to pop up as soon as we air them. So, once again, this is Couch Perspective. We're going to be back at y'all tomorrow with our post-game comments of the games from Sunday, our post-game comments on the games on Saturday, college football. So, please like, share, subscribe, comment. This is Couch Perspective. We'll be back with you in another one.